everyone. How are you? Trusting that you're doing well, having a great day. And if you're not, you can always change that around and make it a better day, because you have the power. You have the option to choose to allow it to affect you. And you also have the option to choose to allow it to not affect you. It's your choice. It's called free will. And with that, I wanted to kind of segue into the law of attraction, because that pretty much jumpstarts what it is that you want to create in your life. So law of attraction is really interesting, because what we create in our life may not be physically or consciously what we're trying to create in life. It can be also subconsciously. And so it can stem from your belief systems, past life situations, things that you've repressed, which has a positive, because then you get to, I'm going to say re-experience it, so that way you can see it and heal it and let it go. That way you don't have to keep holding on to it, which causes damage with your physical body and your enjoyment in life. If you've had past things that haven't been resolved, it's going to come up and keep recycling. And subconsciously, we don't realize that we're recreating that, which is manifesting in our lives. And it's also a law of attraction, what we're attracted to. So we're going to bring that into our lives, holding those things within our space, in our subconscious memory, suppression. So we're going to attract those things into our lives to recreate them until we can deal with them, or want to deal with them, look at them, heal them, release them, and let them go. So we can have something that better serves us, like happiness and joy and love and peace and all the good things that we really all want. Abundance. So a law of attraction is really important in a person's life. And whether you believe that you're manifesting it or not, you are, actually. Because what we think we create, whether it's conscious or unconscious. So know where you're putting your energy to. Try to be aware of where you're putting your energy to. Sometimes if it's subconscious, we don't know. But there's things that we can do to help uncover that. There's processes that we can do. And I do that in my sessions with people, and I help them walk through it to get to the root cause and the subconscious and bring them to light, so that way they're not manifesting anymore. So I just want to give you an example. I know a lot of people put a lot of energy and effort and focus on beating breast cancer and different kinds of illnesses and things like that. However, you're actually at the same time putting a lot of energy to it, which is actually not doing what you want it to do. You're actually help creating it by what focus and what energy you're putting to it. And when you're focusing something and you put emotion with it, that's like a power up. It powers it. So be careful with what you're putting your attention to. And it's not to say that we should ignore it, It's just we need a better way and process of dealing with it versus focusing too much on it to create it. And that's actually consciously done. When somebody has cancer within the body, there are components that apply to it. It depends on how they got it. Were they smoking? Were they drinking? Was it hereditary? All the different risk factors. And then, of course, you have the original cause of it. Where did it originally start? Did it start with you? Did it start in your family history? Did it start in past lives? And checking into the energy of that situation. And then once that can be healed, it can unravel. And the body will know how to heal itself. So instead of doing all the things that we're doing, that we think that we're doing to beat cancer, isn't really everything that needs to be done. There's other things on different levels, energetic level, that needs to be worked on. And it can be healed naturally. As part of the cancer eating itself up is anger, hate, resentment, really low negative energies that people hold on to within themselves. And if you keep holding that, it's going to keep creating. And you can have one body part taken out, but it's just going to go to another body part. It's just going to spread. So not only the medicine that we get from medical professionals help, but you have to really get to the root cause of what really happened. So that way your body can stop creating that within itself and start healing itself naturally. So that was just an example, a little bit of an explanation of it. And that's been from my experience, my understanding, what I get from source energy, and when I'm doing the work that I do in my healing sessions, energy work. So I work with the mind, body, and spirit. And when I do my sessions, I get a lot of information back. I also do the medical intuitive readings. So the information is really interesting in how it works and all the intelligence that is with the mind, body, and the spirit. So hopefully that was informative. And don't let that stop you from creating. Just be careful on how you're creating and what you're creating. And it doesn't always just apply to that situation. It applies to everything in life. Who you want to date, your relationship, the house that you want. It can be the career that you want. You can apply to anything because that's manifesting, creating, the law of attraction. So focus and really understand what you're putting your energy to and towards. Happy journeys.